Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the wonderful Pacific Northwest in that humble little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA, as I love to call where I live. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is my May 2026 Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 4, everybody. So we're almost to 5, almost there. Not quite, but almost there. So this kit is called Sparkling Celebrations. Yeah, a little bit of a struggle for me, but we're gonna get there. So you could have made 3 of this design, and this design. And I will tell you, for me, the best thing about this kit are the envelopes. But we are going to be working with one of the pieces from this part of the kit. So on the back, as always, there's a QR code down here that would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed. There is a visual of everything that comes in this kit. Over here it lists those coordinating colors, which are Blackberry Bliss, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Hydrangea Hue, Melon Mambo, Misty Moonlight, Nighted Navy, Pumpkin Pie, Black Silver. Woo, right? Now they no longer include an insert piece for our stamps. Instead, they printed them here. So we have the Blobby Ink stamp, which is a treetop or bush. Time to celebrate, you are invited. The fireworks, the little stars, and wishing you happiness. So as always, our add-on dies are called the Wonderful Scene dies. They will coordinate with April, May, and June of 2026. Now, if you are missing that insert sheet, take either a half a sheet of printer paper or a quarter sheet, ink your stamps up on the little sheet they come in, and just ink them up and stamp them like so. And you will have, however you want to do it, you can do it like this, it's up to you, and then you will have a printed insert sheet. So let's get started. Videos 1 through 5, I always share with you everything that comes in the kit. After that, we just kind of mosey along. So let's take a look at everything that comes in the kit. We got 12 little bling. That's it. No extras. 12. Some mini dimensionals. We got some tear tape. We have another spot of Misty Moonlight. We have some ephemera here. We have the lanterns, the fireworks, and the light bulbs. We're using these 2 pieces today. Oh, there's some vellum that we're using today as well. Sorry, there's some extra pieces in here. Some scratch paper. That's a window I still have yet to use. We have some fireworks, ephemera, the lamp post. This is the full window sheet. It goes like this, right? And we have our card bases. So we have the lantern card bases. We're going to be using one of those. We have the string of light card bases. They go like this, though this string of lights is only on the front. And then we have the starry sky. Now these are our envelopes. We have this envelope. This envelope, we're going to use a little bit of part of the flap of one of these, and this envelope. And then we have our sentiment strips. So I'm going to put everything back into my goodie box, as I like to call it. And let me share with you what I am bringing in. So I found a use for the word wonderful, and I die cut it in black. So this, if you don't mind here while we're doing this, I am going to put this right back in its rightful spot so it doesn't get lost. And we're going to be using the word wonderful. And we are going to be using a card base. Now my card base is just a bit narrower, and it's just because I happen to have it. So this is 5.5 by 8 scored at 4, and it's coordinating envelope. And I am using 1/2 of a card base from the kit, and we're going to trim it down to 4 by 5.5 in a minute. And then I am going to use some old dies I pulled out. So I have this old bottle die here that is this die, and I cannot get it open for my goodness. And then it has these 2 pieces that go here and here, and I have die cut those as well. And you'll see here are those 2 pieces die cut. So let's get started and I'll show you what I have done. So I have those two from the bottle die. I have die cut one bottle in vellum, and then the insert part of the bottle, I die cut piece of the card base. And then we have our ephemera. Now this piece, I want to trim it down to 4 by 5.5. So I am just going to take it 1/8 of an inch from this side and 1/8 of an inch on this side. And now it should fit my card base. You don't have that same size card base, leave your card as it is. And now that is going to fit it just right. And I'm going to glue this down. This is not meant to be hard. This is just showing you that you can mix and match some of those things you might have in your stash of crafting supplies. Trying to get creative here with this kit, because oh, this card base, yes, this is one that was giving me troubles. So next, my bottle, my vellum bottle. Now you might have maybe one of the mason jar stamps and die sets as Stampin' Up has. You could do the same thing. I don't have that. This is what I have. So I'm using what I have. So I'm going to put the vellum behind. I'm going to use a little bit of tear tape here. No one is going to see this, so we can stick that right in the center. It's just to hold the vellum in place. No one's going to see it. So just like that. Now this piece is going to go right back where it belongs. We can pop this up on dimensionals if we want, or we can pop these pieces up. Oops, almost lost it. On dimensionals. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. So this is going to say wonderful because it can say wonderful birthday. I think we're going to go with this. This is going to go up on dimensionals. I'm thinking, I know this is odd for me to tell you, but right now I really want a ginger ale. And I do have one in the fridge, just one. And I'm thinking I better nab it before anybody else does. And it's not very often I want a ginger ale, but I have a Canada Dry ginger ale. And there is a little story behind this. My mother used to work at Best Western in Bishop as a maid. And when us children were sick and we couldn't go to school, she would take us to work with her, and we would go into one of the rooms. And I loved being sick, actually, because she would bring us Canada Dry, and we got to have a ginger ale, and we got to stay in one of the rooms that she just hadn't cleaned yet. And we got the best TV reception in the whole wide world. It was fabulous. Being sick wasn't so great, but the reception was great. So much better than the streaky lines across the television out in the desert, because, you know, it was in town. But I do remember being, if we were really sick, sometimes we stayed with the Pattersons there. But when she couldn't, and my mom would, you know, and her boss, they didn't care. They were so good. They were such good people. They didn't mind that my mom would take us, you know, if she didn't have someone to watch us. We would go to the Best Western there. And I remember my mom getting us a Canada Dry. We only got one. It's not like you got a whole lot. And it's not like my mother would get one or anything like that either. It was just, you know, I just remember that so fondly. And I don't know why, but it's like, I know that I have a Canada Dry in my refrigerator getting nights chilled and cold. And nobody better take my Canada Dry. So I have a fond memory of Canada Dry specifically for that reason. So I just wanted to put those so it mimicked the background there. And I'm going to put a little bit more tear tape. I'm going to just fold this over here, just gently, not trying to be harsh on it. Give it a little rub down, like so. Peel this off, hopefully. That will go down, and then we can put our lanterns. So I happen to think the large one needs to go here, and our little one needs to go right here. And guys, we just made a card that quick, that easy. That's it, right? So this one is going to get this in the corner. Let's take a peek. Yes, we'll put a little glue right here. If you have a minute, let me know what you think of this, because guys, I am not kidding. This was a big, huge struggle. That probably should have been up a little bit more, but I wanted to come up with something different, and this is what I came up with. And so this could be wonderful, congratulations. This could be whatever I need it to be. I gotta tell you, so my hubby and I were talking to his old hunting buddy, and his hunting buddy is now farming chickens, and he was telling us some funny stories about his chickens. And I have a chicken stamp, and I'm going to make him a card and send him a card with some chickens. I don't know if I can work it into this paper pumpkin, but if I can, I am. I'm going to send it to him because he was just cracking me up. We were just laughing about old times and all kinds of stuff, and it was good to hear from him. Let's see, should we, I think we're going to add this little strip to the inside, because I have nothing on the inside, because I don't know what, I don't have anything for the inside of this card. It's just wonderful, wonderful news, congratulations. Not sure what to put on here. Not sure what to do. So this is what I got. The lanterns will be a struggle. Okay, so do I want to put anything on the envelope? That's another struggle. I don't have any lantern stamps. I don't have anything for the envelope, which, oh, you know what? There we go. I just got this stamp for 25 cents at the thrift store. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. That goes. Yes. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't be that excited, but that will work. I can stamp that on the inside of this card. I have something for the inside of my card. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we need to do the smushy dance. Smushy dance coming up. Beautiful stamp. All right. Beautiful. Red rubber, we don't need that, but hey, I had to do it anyways, right? Oh, don't mess up. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. That is so true. Could have been a little bit better, but we are going to stamp that right here. Probably should have used that black obsidian ink. Oh, I now have something on my envelope. I am so pleased that I have something for the envelope. So that's it for Paper Pumpkin video number 4. Not doing anything else. Oh, could take a little black. Yeah, I always say I'm not doing anything else, and then here we go. So I'm going to take some black Wink Stella and see if this works. But first I need a folder. My plastic case, I don't know where it is. So I have this. I know I just ran across this. I'm going to take this, put it in here. And it should, oh, that does make a difference. It's just putting little flecks of black on there. That, and one great big dollop, which now has to wait to dry. So there we go. That adds just a little bit, and I've got it all over me. So I am going to close this up, put this on here, hand sanitize my hands, and I'm going to say good night and thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.